Aha. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Busianfo. I promised you guys that Minyabaya or expertise last time no ordin any mwesi no. And then on said mama netimi ayi nanim. And Timuni namu behu se no on yasama yo nipa. And tiene and koma ye can see about about empowering children in their diaspora no. And ne san common pan in a year babidi. And yeah, train set and Crawford Baba join it forum no near to me a din common Crawford bisa questions now common I de. Nti no, yɛbɛyɛ slight commercial break sisi a ne akɔtwa yɛn ho. Mo a mohyɛ dancing shoes, mo de asa kakra, yɛba a ne yɛde nkɔmmɔ no ahyehyɛ so. Nti wobɛto so a mekyia wo. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, baabi bi a wɔ biara.
Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, Casafa, Abude, our real name, Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate, Unyani, baby, Sika educate, ain't like you page, and I am vibe. One more than YouTube, subscribe it. Sika educate is the name. All our man them source and they come from inspiration, motivation, modern education. For Canada, when it's here, or don't come or Ekusika Deva. For Canada, Bema Jai, or don't come or Ekusika Deva. Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, Casafa, Abude, our real name, Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate.
Abusia, yɛkyiakyia obi biara. Good afternoon, good evening. Oh, Sister Adama, it's saying, Doris, how are you doing, my darling? Enti momo ameni enchia ye this year, ye hoho, Sister Eku Amwa. Mepacho me say we muti wo ho, nti unmute yourself. Good. Sister Eku Amwa, it's saying,
Yamina dumo, no one say.
Ye ho so ye ho ye, ibi aboko. Enti abusua, sani amedi kan ye no. Nkola ade a omuhu hia yen e wa asase so esan se ye da achia na eni wo mu yen ye wu kwa na omo aba beto ayen ye dwumadie no so nti yen anyame adom yen ye wo ma nyina na sese ye boy ho modern se ye behwe ye ma no so yi na Ghana ne de eya na akwanya wo ho ye wo kwan ahodo a yetimi se bi obroni beka se yetimi discipline ye ma but ye bedu abrochire na ese tools na ye wo Ghana yetimi di yes anema ni nyina no and I know my right nti ni agigi sa anema ni nyina de free ensem ti ya na wofo bebre ni free se omo nim kwan a ombetimi atwe omo ma na so anaso omo betenetene omo ma mo amoye spiritus for no etese me nua ba ku amu ase no Bible ne kire se wo spare rod na wo ba no bepro nti asem a mepese mbisa me nua ba ni se akwanya ben because ono nso te abrochire wo mama mienu kwan ben no fa so a otimi etwe ne mana so edu omoto kwan pa so nya se bro but ade a otimi di ya otimi ma discipline eba ne fie sister wo anonko
Aku in that say, and before you ever start, I want to thank everybody who is joining us. I also, Madam Dawasi, there you continue to press on. I mean, these things, it takes stamina, persistence, and bravery for you to be able to continue there by the major me. And I thank God for your life. Okay. And before I start my answer question, I just want us to just have what I called a safety moment. And I know it's a little bit off topic, but and I'm saying this, but them safety moments, all the women on here, and even if you're a husband and you have a wife or anything, please, Adam Pade, I know that you'll be all kodo, if you'll be talk about immune boosting. But as I'm going to make that maybe you make sure that we are doing our pap test. Let's go and do our pap test. It can save your life. And Until me encourage Obia, say what Ghana, say what UK, which part of the world that you are in, Porcho, every year piano, try the call GP, now call your work pap test, because I know people who have been saved from disastrous ovarian cancer for getting their pap test done. That is my safety moment that I wanted to share with everybody, because everybody is talking about immune boosters. We don't want to just continue. If you boost your immune system and you neglect other parts of your health, now no cheddar 80 feet to peppers no cry into your pap test. Let's make sure that you may say, if you are a husband, you're on this platform, encourage your wife to do it as well. That's my safety moment. Now let's go back to, I'm gonna try and then but for never go from
Cause as my Kansas, a cobra fire, been put your brofo hat off.
yeah, we try bro for this is yala. Yeah, can there Bibles there ija frena na a antita fraba na offend then ne ija ne down on pro. That's most of my can we treat one. Inti damucha de e wabrochi what's there e boba aban befro aban baba aban baba forma inti no ni ebi se ye ho de inti enyanum rofi abazi no woye inta womba odo ho ati won ho right ene nso so ye fi be kro ye fi ma the teachers wotumu watchoba na so kama also by aza able to match na so kama even unia kra na say nyade Ghana to compound house kra na babies behave kra na neighbor kra able to match yan banama and so abrochi onto them ono nso nche there os the eje yemman no run around no where you more pay because for no one get one man more run around more more pay because we get one man more pay yes so yemba to crow ya yetimu if you crow mama to a crow for ya yankasa every day yes sorry it's not yenwaje ho intino other midbesh maka there are a con be braid dra able to yatiti man or a con be braid dra able to Yamawaye responsible in many ways, right? And in the first thing that makanye there, Bibiala yamma wabe biano, wash your hand. Yamma wash your hand. As a ye no, on one Sweden, where one ye bibia awo enye. Ain't no say ehwe there wo ba a struggle would ba now akasa no o se also examine yourself na hwe there environment na team no otidan environment maybe e wo no because wo ba se sebe ofie na ukun browa wo ba benimba oko school a obey is do oni nyankofo mesiafo zagola obobro hon because who the daddy mommy can some now another diabron the first thing that we want to talk about yepedi adwin hu there yaka say yatis name no otidan yet see peaceful one na there abazin year practice because when we work at there charity begins at home is a very very broad statement and is bigger than what we think it is, right? Because Afraba Ebu Oha, I'll give you a typical the reason why I'm saying this Sewofie na aze shani as bona Afra no ko school oboka the same thing. So many incidents nyama ways ibi osi afra ko dey care na Ninyanko afraba besia no wode no sa akasha no ho anade waye ni bibi because mpanyifo woti fie ho no wo sola wo hwe wajinda moframa no we moframa no inti no when we are talking about discipline environment is very 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 key because I had today in the Ghana how many times never call mommy no papa with them. And so baby you able to make a show but on my hobby. Into no environment or pa music ebe exposing to if you're exposing to violent music that undermine women, music that undermine like promote hate, all those things, you have to be very, very careful. Even news create, you have to be selective. And into disciplining them, first, maybe some mama kind there, environment. You're very, 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 very important. And I'm gonna tell you, I for one, I noticed a few years ago that Mimi Obi am a penusipa. But then I remember, I think 2016. And I'm there. What was scatter? What run scatter and kofu one yama because obi we be and some be break. And then me back a cabin be some same being and say since then I tried that during the weekdays, when nation news only when they are busy doing their own thing that is suitable for them. Because it has very, very important impact on them. The second thing that I would say is that Imrofu Wachawamba life skills, which life skills look at it, Abrabo Munyama Obo Buan and Wanyama Bebremu. Because Ghana, because you're too wash your man, where you way, no. No, I see a public discipline. They get it through sports. Because sports are one more rules. It's your rules in where you feel. Other than your environment, their main focus on discipline your focus that you discipline yamba wa brochira. The main yaman must be you making sure that you yamba shishim. And on say more about to be baby there is will be on the price range into a soccer na once who boss for boy for no soccer. Or him there say when Yanko will get into a dispute, will be with referee, will be him on to Mumbo next game. Or Banway later, one more or Banaway a ya into on him there will share reward and reward and losing reward system. Into the man you see them in Canada, one man hockey no boys, one more hockey winter. Some man one more Birmingham and one more BB. Into one so yes, you pay your man one year the discipline na because think about it. So but a friend I had a friend and about hockey. Him there I could 5 a.m. is when the child goes for training.
Okay.
He goes to training at 5 a.m.
Wow.
Levi goes to training at 5 a.m. and then he goes to school after.
No.
Yes. Wow. I keep telling Missy there. Imrofuya way neighbor said they be a shahona wo so CD. I want you there, Wobana man, Drana Panam, Amanis Benes Nako school. No, as the way the same thing. They are not doing the same thing. Academic show, you are just deceiving yourself.
They go the extra mile.
5 a.m. The time you craft make an answer, me some make about 7-8 years ago. The time after wait is 11 or 12. Ain't say I fuck a couple no mommy or so on a pa 5 a.m. Now kobo I coach cocky training. Near we na ko school, na ko class. Wala discipline. No. You already have self-discipline. And what some American now. Into one, that is where they find their discipline in the sports, especially for their young boys. Is a pede was so seen a pede way hardworking, a pede remove laziness from them. The main yame and also there then edit it to one. Because once you enroll them in the sports, the coaches have expectation. And the expectation once so better way work sell because boys are mainly they are very competitive. And the same goes with the girls. The more activities in say tennis, so your hockey, so your friend then running. Some people like to do running. Canada is not that popular, right? So athlete running, another tennis, basketball. It's always more piano. So when they go there, they also get mentorship and they also get what do you call it? The discipline as well. And that's the second thing that I would say.
Auntie sister, me try no, but asama woken no. Not just what you're trying to say, and I interjected here because I dream be by me trim say, yeah, na yen be bring for no, yeah, na yen Africans no. You took quite by manonia. The prime reason why a lot of us come no, and this will be pisca. To say me say, me free Ghana no menya 23 years. Me worry me niba, nothing. I came single, right? It's uba betrasi. Efe when you juma. Enya by day be ye. Na fe wakoshia brebi, and now wakoshia sister be. And ya no na de by you, but it's life. Yen na
Yeah.
ya the akono no ni be every Ghana na buy. Hence ya buy ni be akono no e buy ni nya obi. And ye na betna sa one na worry some worry ye na babel. A lot of African parents feel say the society has provided public school. Ebi wo me feature hey. Enti menya ko sign me ba no wɔ hɔ a media school no ye kyerɛ na de wɔ hɔ. That is enough. A lot of parents, African parents, don't see the value in doing extracurricular activities, number one. And secondly, even having to pay for sa extracurricular. Because me kasa because me back home ha me share one of the things that really attracted me to you was to see difference what only other people in the mindset mu bebre na free some them back to school the school 2 minutes hey hour nantia or no abetimi akwa. I don't even have to drive here me the obeko school way. And a lot of them don't do any extra. One fan nko tennis, fan nko football, fan nko bebia, no any video game, papa, no obo. Eti me pesa wo chire ni entia, you do different. Na fe what wa won common so.
Well, Mimi, I do very different. There's a saying, and I'm in Pedam, I'm gonna try there. Where there's a saying that among people that a lot of people don't revere because when they ask when one is no one uncle to one is no one pedal bay KK no one will be unto us. And me want, for example, there Malankasa muko school wo krom hano. Nyeme bebre a mebe na muko high school ha nyeme bebre wa makasa menyo muhuni ehun. And they have a saying, what's there? Abrochi abanu school no or your pipeline eko fiazi. Mimpeda maka no brofum.
Matters.
Or your pipeline odu kofiazi. Why would someone say that? And Wabaka Cho there, schools they have 50% dropout rates. That means a lot of them are from a brave local schooler Even the work school so baby we are winning I offending high school offending diploma. Into emi mom me ba no me sa me hwɛ mmorɔfo no me sɛ wɔyɛ wɔbɔ bra paa menyi bebree nantewe mu kromfo mantew mu ho mfi mu kromfo da and I still don't but mmorɔfo no me sɛ wɔn wɔbɔ bra no me ɔno na musua nti na mo so me se they why the mazi we si wɔn ye when you know what the feeling will be out in front from one day, your friend then over 45 division to bra. Another brana be share a Brampton, a Hannah, the baby share one, your friend then West Winds. Obiara you wha ain't you no shadamana mudu to mufo. There or you important there, Afrano. Ebe money BB no why. And I can give you one specific example. I intentionally enrolled member in piano. Why did I do that? My first year there, once by the time we do high school, no, they want to too much be no way.
Good.
Because we move the Chinese free. Work or school no na watcha nkofo won maazi no onye sika nzo no university no chere mo farmer kakra maazi either o chere on piano na o chere on math na o chere on bb or any extra income ain't me the main goal me enrolling one day obo secondary skill obo tumza ye bb na waza mo won hu no end income.
So you're developing entrepreneurial skills in them at a tender age. Into over 15 now, when you do, apart from me main professional, I'm a academy, me to me you so many $5, $10, $50, be me baby.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. And I'll tell you that one day the kids, Miss One music teacher, the person Boko on music, sister no, Ronino, or a pilot. And now, or a pilot, and I'm just making a man say just to so that Obobo Yajunum or a pilot, no way, no, their own to Nankotin or a single mom, own to a Janabano
hot dog and the pilot,
or the pilot, human. But because ni parents no woman that skill no, that is what she eats from it right now. Her daughter is 6. If you go, even if you go to any of these music schools, you see the Chinese phone of farmer one what church as well. There was only one time there was one Nigerian girl be on sister twins. Now, no what was what with the music school no. And they were all senior high school students and funding university students. And Amy, that was my deliberate action. Everything, in terms of, and then when you are teaching them, you are not teaching them an entrepreneurial spirit as well. You're also teaching them hard work. You are teaching them hard work because imagine summer woba onko school ofie awo no yukun waso woko adwuma afane bet na fie the man wa video games. If you live in a complex, they will be hanging out with their friends. The next you know, they will go to the store, they will shoplift, or if you're unfortunate for you, they will join a gang. They will start passing drugs onto them. The next you know, into wosu sano na pedo ye bibi anande pedo ye easy mawa. I want kasa no se there adwin hu say me be abazi no be obotumabo football because the thing is that so ba okopo me use music as an example but I want to use soccer as an example because you need soccer.
Yeah.
So or start double soccer. Most for most of them, their kids start playing soccer around 2-3 years old. So if you start your child double soccer, by the time when you're 14, now I are good at 8. Until summer bar, obutum no so wa join the soccer camp or no be instructor. No one many sika. Inti time na ekwa adwuma na time na wobetina couch mu obo video game at Kingdom Come obra na wada we na wasara dancers we bezizi na circle na continue then September oko school at Mrs. Sika, you'll be shocked that kids are graduating without credits. Sad. They are graduating without credits. Ain't you don't think of it there to scale. Think of it as your insurance. Into your pede to yambana near pede would do baby or say it has to be planned and deliberate efforts. Into me and I know and a man jing there okay. Anybody music is one kasa shada was over to my Excel.
What does she have or he have an interest in?
Yes. Because Amy Party, I don't believe in because as I said, no, and me have been exposed so much to the point that if I don't choose the right thing now, I'm deceive myself. I'm deceive myself. I do couple my catch on them. Miss that in them or from a big especially one over hockey. No, on the Canada hockey is a very big sport. Obi oha, I found what is 16 not already no university admission. And when university, me and university, I know one boy they know about hockey, no. And I'm going to tell you this story about this boy. So this particular boy, he used to come and work in my old workplace. No oba sama ne mami ne boy no. Boy no about hockey pretty much since I've known him in 2008. He's just in his early 20s. Afraid obo sama babaye juma yoho oria no asena kwa chere hockey no wache nkofu womma e hockey camp and now ordinary by the time we 16 you know already know scholarship or Queen's University.
Beautiful.
Missy on oko school we na bibi everything MBA bibiara ka ho. This all your mama flames. Ne mama na ne papa ne chiba girl no so or swim or swim or swim competitively. Ain't the buffet is many: swimming, soccer, basketball, odosu, monhubosi biala no. And a pebble to my soul, never encourage you banner boko, because I want to bring any discipline. Na eso na panel breakfast. Na soon as you call nesi basu na de I drop in school. Na kafana befie no wachuo na ebia ewa na season iPad kakra. Meanwhile no watch TV from Kingdom Come. Discipline be anywhere is one. The only thing that one in there, they can have whatever they want at any time.
Good.
And there, you remind yourself, COVID bay 2 times our US African parents won't be one. I don't know them at them story now. A cool name that's no Cameroon, you say, but now, but boy, And echo shisham what's the mommy sonko page ma. Well, I didn't know page ma when you ancient miss what page ma.
How to fish. Bibi a ohia bia so ze manu bia nti na la onim. Yes, an edwumaze no oze ye.
Ain't ye kade ye pede ye titi ye mana ye pede ye chawon kwan ye pede ye shawon kra. Iyan kasa no se de ye hwe ya hu. Na meka no environment. Obi wa ba brochi onye na adwende edwuma kwa baka kopebida. Me the ma wo ba orehw. Wo ba orehw. Ain't de be ka che no nkope edwuma. Unhu fa so do okope edwuma because on that with the fair Monday to Friday and so de be enyi ska to bibi.
Nto worries you aban no ho. Today my aban was a honka as if the government BB. But at the end of the day, once there's Afra be as in a bay, it's all your responsibility there by our actions. That is the thing that I funny when you there. Sana Frabano, why 6 months to cry when you mamma the mamma or 1 year on you.
Not even 6 months. Even when they are in your womb. They already know. They already are aware of our environment. They're already aware of the environment. And don't take things for granted. And I mean who they will be neighbor why you now when you are remember when you're because you pakun also I'm watching the neighbor ordinary battle for 5 a.m. Now
it's hard work and persistence. Yeah.
Oh, miss them roughy be ha what bring you do be a stay at home or sniffy in ocean. No. Or sniffy in ocean man still no or your baby, she has a size gig. On snow so not to couch we no share days of our lives and now there East Enders and now there.
Oh, yes, Abe Eastenders. I also say be you. Abe Eastenders. Here, yes, Jacko. Yes, Sikagari. I also have a semi Sikagari near share. In your beer.
Chairman America. No, because neither us do bring us do Tifieno, not Tifian Coutinho. Or Tifieno, ni school, never ni school. Or no volunteer. Or volunteer or class. Or Tifieno, or no na a soccer no. Nimba was soccer team no, or no balls in the back. Oh no, or may make sure that to say, no can keep a soccer team in the calendar. Missy, ain't in Yamano a Yama bay ya as the betcha woman do, or ye be brave. Because now when I shadow ba wako hockey 5 a.m. or we wako school. Now, in you brought be fear or put in homework, now I bread, come on about video games. Tell me no benyano wako na mabano no be when influencing badly no other fro there sabu ban baby other ninye inti yanka say yan dwene ho osidi ye dwene ho nyembe bebe ho osidi yanka say ye dwene ho because yaba ye was we eco roma e mo room fuwa ye. And so ya bunny yesterday pedi ya dream. A pedi ya dream beat system no. Now you bring no your system na you don't wage ma. On Jimmy. Into no see a pedi she emba cry a pedi empower one. There are so many things that we can do. And one of the things for sure is environment. Environment. And I cannot stress that enough. Environment. What time na spend with you? Abazi nere because more who no fear. What could school back the same thing?
Oh yeah, no quite.
Even who now what teachers were from. Oh, nature's maybe one penasum and what pecking maybe do. Anyway ye. No way ye. But check yourself. And one thing in the Chrome teachers, one second will hate to book, second will do book. They are getting their paycheck with pension. I okay a dreamer now would you CPP no? Who CPP no pension? Oh no, but you need special pension. And sorry, what the CPP account
to double pension.
To a double pension. Ain't you know? I will not say check on who and how I will be boba mention. And even now, you can say one market when a one bow of fear no. So about fear no one won't go school. But for cut to cuddle, not compete with a moban. Because teachers no, I check out. No teachers no, one, go school, one go school, what you 100% paycheck plus your pension and your benefits.
And sister, before you go on, person me country kakra. Because it's if when you be or say Madame Fantin, or one shadan Fantin as the papa into me be canny tree at the abow. Many are by one of the Fantin, and I am one dear to moons or starty in I Fantin or the brofwa for that tree, dear. Me am a caman. Ain't you know, Yaminia bay patcher and say, so we and I said, ja. So what Ghana, South Abruchi, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. Wobano. Won't say, to send me say, I sit in a me papa me mammy, and ya no more de me. And one thing I can say from one generation to the next, as a say improvement to me back standard in him.
Yes.
Me mammy, we know when you fear do. A bra me mammy bray. Sending me a wujan in tem. And in near cook soon ye 19. Me mammy way of bringing ye up no difference bemu. And someone in your bay came. Extra curriculum activities. Our time na Ghana na sanyo man and shadan yet a dear yet a sumbusa. And we Africans, the young draining shed course, so we extra curriculum. More mobile football or more bone. It was school 7 pediasa sanity. Okay. But I dear me mammy so yeah. Which is the reason why me tiha me timin Asia me nua ba ni din common say. Yeah, mass school, a public school. Yes, a tech campus, fine. But now nkofo free baby na na school ho. But now mass in English, no. Me maame ka say nki enye no akeke. Yensua ne teacher ne be kire bia no a. Me nye sure say baby a me ti say no. Enka me te ho. Die nti na me ka sa. One more mutiminya baby gina ye nyina me classmate a metimi ampo mudin so asomesia ye say ni nyina no. O ma wo for extra classes. Omo fie veranda so na teacher free baby esan be kire wo made. Me fie na sa na tie 3 times a week. Se wutia o ya. Se waso ya o ya. Se upese wudi agro. Wonye classes na wontimi nye bibi fufuro bia. Ti asama me nia ba ni di kan aka. Efa ne waka nyina ho ne se efie a wo tete wo ba no wom no environment no no ne environment no efie na wo tete wo ba no wom no enema ekoso e wo fie ho nyina no e ma wo ba no esuasua bi eye saade no enti se moye ena ne eja na mutifie na da bia mo botwede da bia mo ko da bia mo ham da bia ntoko a wo ba no nso ko school a ne amoye ne fie no obekwa akoda na edi wa abontene ama obi ehu se mu fie ho se ye keeping up appearances na mo ye wo ho mo wo twede wo ho se wote ho na se wo hwe osofo efe evangelist patri se wote ho na da bia wo hwe agrada no wo komse komfo na wo hwe no a oba no so bekwa akokom ho obekwa akoye bi wo ho sa ama obi ehu se no na wo hwe no wo fie ho we de da bia ye twi no a da bia kan drama no a Debia a friend is a Kumawood movies no ano a Obano kwa and Tokano moye no Kumawood movies nimu any attempted and no ano bekwa koye ho. You know, a lot of us think they are just kids. They don't know anything. They know everything. Sister me hu akola when you're 3 years. No mako party ase. Na o mako she table ase. Na boy when you're 3 years so 3 years. wakobutu 2-year-old so ene na ne papa de ye ne maame no wo akwala ne bi because wo hu se ne papa ye se ne papa bu ne mu bu atopa jenje ne nyina wo ye e wo table na se tell you say akwala nhye dan nya akwala sa etoso mienu a me nua ne ka ne se yan yetie abrochire hese no ye hu se abrofo yi ensuo tokwa ye bo football ewie ebo ye gina so wo mu bo hockey wo mu ye sei eno na ne nyina ma mo benyini be ye mpanimpa obo ye sa anema ne nyina kra nsese maamefo ne tua school fees wo manya scholarship ntino bibia ye free but eye bre ne ko ho enti sa wotis obi ba ye yi obi ba ye lawyer obi ba ye sei obi ba bo tennis ukobisa Drogba na so Drogba Didier Drogba be ka no kra kire wo a osua football bo nyene tama na fefo adeda no wo ye training na ne sibi de ne ko ba bibi na ne maami ye ne sei wo mo encourage no anenne wetimi adi mu a waye sa and it's with everything enti ba bia wo nua aye no ben susu da se wo betwa da you cannot reap where you haven't sown sa ena me nua ba ne pache na mo amunim se fante no enti mi ama kire mu wo twi mu enti afa me nua nya wo kasoso bia no kasoso
yeah age is and then also into mama ka ho so in there yeah can you know nyama obey no the other thing that mama maka de chinyi there this is so de che yamma no oye it's the pedo wo okay and na yanka se pedo was nyam bring na was there I'm try to make it cheap, but I'll try. Also, the show when you will find an abrabum nyama. Abrabum nyama. Okay? Into make abrabum nyama oye bebre. Obi or ha or yine mato or yine mati. Nebano weni. Onyimi there ebia meba abrochi and I especially abrochi and then na sister so Ghana me de Ghana nkofu so was say one ba na say wa Ghana uba wezizi on to me funny plate on fan ko to dishwasher and I there emukwa make a dishwasher that's no crowds are too much and I there on to me crown room ma on to me funny ni plate no crown kesi jazzy kitchen, right? And now there, not her wife in him there or the bokako to baby I was there the machine bohring yama. Chede enyama in kitty yampedi a bache yama. Last time I make a me money there. You go school no Ghana. I want to make a pro classroom.
Life skills. Your friend and life skills. That's what it is. Life skills. Mm-hmm.
I want to make a pro classroom. I want to be clean with this. Into the minyama kitty. Your Bible chair yes his surrender. Yampedi a bit yampedi a betcha yamba bibia. Ain't you know, by the time I bet you when you know, no one you she. And some of us we want to make excuses for your per day. Oh yeah, and the brochure collar, and the brochure collar, and the brochure collar, and the brochure collar. Obey a brochure collar. By the time I saw you be man who won't mean your she man who. Won't mean your she man who. Okwe adwuma kra na wontumi focus nye n'adwuma obehu obi wasate adwuma na panansa de bi obechange adwuma sanyama kitikiti na ewo impact one chanu ntu okọ school a obey na teacher ka nso onye no homework obeye obey na ono ka se hu se ene me fish school ba bote ti si anu ese me come that 9 me homework me ye you ese me ye oh one chena obede hu and I want to me so ntwan we di 13 na 13 no you are going through hormones 13 you are going through hormones sorry somebody will be from my phone no.
No
13
worries.
you are going through I find to go through emotional hormones development and all those things so what they are facing all of that the time in a better better
Why it too late? Why it too
why
late?
too late
Why it too late?
why too late into no the life skills you know or you're very 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 important they're better over and
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go to how I'm rough where the master. Listen, a lot of us say you didn't know of when you want machine. I go for you the mother. Why am I so? Why am I so? In the Amazon, Jeff Bezos here will be a who knows say when you in those son. I'm a corner. What did you call grandfather full of the farm?
Mm-hmm.
Read about him.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to his grandfather's grandfather nefum obi ti
Mm-hmm.
Ghana sisi ala ne bakura akɔwuram kwa na obɛkeka
Mm.
ne grandfather nefum ɔma kwan wakɔboa ne grandfather na wadofu a wote ha ɛtoto paapaa do wo sika fiafia na enya no ɛtoto paapaa do enti no imɔfo Mrs. Sama ebi wɔ ha work of farm berry picking eyi nyama nkiti na wɔyɛ horse eyi wɔkɔ no wakakye hɔn nkyefo ebi wɔ ha wɔkɔ milk cows nyama bebree wɔkɔ they teach their children nyama nkiti ebi wɔ ha ɛdze wɔkɔ camp I remember one time de kakra remember panyin dem kɔ register wɔ camp bi ɛwɔ Toronto wɔkɔ berry picking wɔkɔ farm ehu eyi nyama nkiti bi ebi wɔ hɔ a wɔkyerɛ hɔn if there's a fire in your home how are you going to do it nyama nyinara your child needs to be taught it can save you one day it can save you your life
Oh yeah.
Debia ɔde kɔ school a na egyina ama teachers ɔbɛfie mpo a ɛmboa no because awobɛsɛ only homework if your child obefie no also only homework it doesn't mean that only homework what softwares baby am farmer we used to go school what teacher no wanyama odo I want kasabo to my guide one day every day be what background once when your activities so there's so many activities on nyama what softwares ni na do ibo to me bisa na bisa
teacher how many parents impona wo hon ba ne textbook today will be one fan there wo year 3 and class 3 class 4 awofo dodo sen e de nim se bia mass ya ye kire ye be e bia ba bia omaduro no omo ye 3 times table and omo ye 4 times table omo sua 5 times table maamefo ne papafo ne bebre wo ho no mo a omo nim won se yen yadwene no a ye de wo no ne se ye dum panin fie so ye wie school ye adwuma enti amamre ne se the in yen yadwene mu no the next ade esese wo ye wako school awie wo ye adwuma ti the next thing esese wo ye ne se esese wo ware wunya ware ya busumi nsia mese ni start hwe wafu na eku amada ben na abeni nsen na eku amada ben wo baako a ebeka se na baako pe wo baako pe ese wo bika ho ya ne ntentem ne mfiri ho no asan apuru bi agu ho there is no serious thinking about do I even want to be a parent in the first place? Because me shawa brabo na me hwe senia o tete wo meya e kire se wo ankasa na ansa na wo ba be wo what wo ho ase se wo pese o ye sacrifice et se Abraham ne Isaac what wo ho ase se wo Abraham wo ye sacrifice what wo ho ase. That is the first point. And a lot of parents, African parents, don't understand that. And one is here when I'm in sumi ubi.
Oh yeah.
Tana ya mindset in it here. Obi wo. Eye den yesi yan wani asendore nti me wa mama si adore. There is no thinking about why you're doing what you're doing.
Nisika even ekada a lot of African. I think the ono krade ono ni aza yin tuntum for your bruchi. Not me being film, including we offending tuntum for a bottom waha. Better me you say any word I just want to be offended.
Politically correct. I get
politically correct. Tuntum for a bottom chrome hana wants to fee a offending seven island no do nazinara. Azo a big problem as it cause a lot of tension our your society. That's one of the reasons, right? They about young man near jam one. Instead of their better to one yan one. Yan one. Na say yan ba. Yan ba or people to me treating anyhow. People to me treating anyhow. Na say you pakun who there to ban. There are nyame bebe who able to my aye. See there, wala uba no kono soccer parties. Mami anade ija wojina ho a. Ekwe be hu coach, ekwe be hu teacher, ekwe be hu other parents.
Exactly.
One kasa as a parent respect one kasa ebenye na ehu for one kasa ohu. Enti ipakunu ubekra ya aza. Ankasa obenenyi mu. Obohu de o metuma atwe ma ne maami na na ne papa wa aba. Ne maka chende onne kwesi pe school no. The mazi no ye. Eno nyim there because ewa around ninti no. Obotuma confide in you to the point there. Obo much more details. Emma also eno nyim there because opening interest our heart into a much more better correct when you will say corrective action. Nasa enyan wena onosu wabeni anyhow. And I mean no America and America bio. Now I'm using this platform to say it. Men jin the teachers, no teacher no no fail or pass or no teacher no miss there. You know that the average Canadian teacher makes 100K a year.
Good.
Ne pension income.
Yo.
I work at your factory as what Wusu. We name yo. I did not know for whom. Oh no. Some of it's nephew, which yanako, maybe be on over to so bufu na Emma way in a zikrana. The same thing, a cotifui. I'm off ubufu na a dana way in a zikrana, so I in a pension.
Good.
And I mentioned the there, bufu there, where she to be there, and now why you did they mention there on the life one end. Oh no, you continue. Ni life skills na nyamo wa no ho nehu ejuma bi enyi ho obotum on to me obotum start a company obotum my way but awe wo bene into nos de yakasa yeshe aza yebotum my ehu. And coming to this topic, I wanted to share this story with you as well. Miss Minyanko be by a firefighter, okay? I found Uncle University, Uncle College. Do you know there a pedal bar or a firefighter and then a pedal your police? When you degree, I've had a degree. More there open them some this same life skills here to when you come once in me. And life skills no. A business include Uber or a teenager, so don't miss work a car. It's very important. Very, very, very important. Into one obi or heart today here province had 8 to 14 able to mark your driver's license.
We'll learn this, senior.
We'll learn this. Into learning what you want, what you learn is not 15 birthday no wakakoji full licenses. A per day, unless the citizen will change the law, but a per day a police officer, I think you a per day he have 4 years of driving experience with a clean driver's abstract. And sana physical training. Now them physical training obi a no also 11 years also 5 a.m. hockey training. And you need to know now also that they be an if you oh mommy kwenya de school kan wa dan toka. And you can know how so we finish out.
Of course, what can there be school 8 o'clock at 8:30? Manana erba uti
school. Manana school. Ain't you know what? Ain't you know we need to think about it. Yes, ye per day, ye Ghana, ye retirement, ye pede ko ye wobano say anhwe de ye. Nessa be sebe because abundance I want us to waso monjo. Yeah, can see a back kind of color and go for be what that one now.
Yes, that's the truth.
Go be what that one now.
Also, akuma de ubanechi ewo baby a obia.
Exactly. Then na nessa wole him de one kasa wobano or you're self-sufficient. Oku school, nya na baka chen no nsianze. Nala o senaze, nala o tumi ye ni bibiala. Him de when your school pepe be no aloko. On hang out with wrong crowd. One kasa waso mbojo. Into antenna empede waso mbojo. Nepede wala kasa because the thing is that maybe ye biala no, you reap it.
Sister Kwe, before you continue and we wrap up this thing, no. Asem no fundamentals no na me catch o say. Bebre na tu kwan no. When we are single, 7 mekuya, me di 23, I'm free Ghana. Two kwan. Bebre na sa no omo di 2 kwan. Na omo 2 kwan afi on benya adwuma say ya prapra, say ya bum wiping, say ya din. I'm not disrespecting anybody here, but they can't say whatever your job.
Because dignity in work.
Of course, as a so be a jumebia, and I to me, doctor mani. That is just it is what it is. Into whatever we're jumani yen, we no our con, we nipa. And yet they are tinka and yet they are bedroom baby. No, when decide this won't intimacy, honesty. But baby, I yen be brim for no, and me can't be brim for. I don't just mean Africans, but me can't tum for you now. When we start to make the mistakes is that there is no thinking about, do I even want to be a parent in the first place? Do I understand what it takes to be a parent? Because sister, send your old camp for us, you can't be very mystery. And ya hana me free. Maybe if English ya blue chain and BP has it. And I also had the opportunity to mingle with a lot of people, not just English. Greek for Scottish for Spanish for Italians, just a brothel of different. But one thing was there was one common theme a flow through at the end, and that was this is that so partners. Beating your partner pie and worry by heart will be my partner and I, my partner for say a partnership, no say business partnership, say a total partnership when you mean but partnership nonetheless, your friend a partnership, into partnership or hopper. But so mobile worry, so mobile partner, so mobile boyfriend, girlfriend, and sana relationship no be call any moon. The two people sit down and have a conversation. Oba baby sabema say hey bra until we pesa o na be man nso abi so oba ne say until we pesa o ana. That conversation is had before they even move in together see a choir partnership when we decide this at the end of that ba ko ka say there be na ba ko peba ombejai because we don't want the same things ba ko peba na ba ko nso pa okay ye be wo saying. I've even seen people split up over how many children they want to have. Because obani pemienu, beman is your pebako. People, beman is bako. And when they say one, they mean one. They don't want two, they want one. Enti mehun krofo a wo jai because of that. Bayanya Ghana for DNC. How many people do you know, sister? More home, I say, yeah, pim crown. It's me who say responsibility about with parenting. As soon as I do it's empathy, jai. Me who be that, not Africans. I've never seen that before. Yeah, then anyone say Bible, ni say yasin dori. Inti no one say yasin dori kosa. Say yasin bed dori. No, when you never kwa can buy inside and fire. So when you na yasin bed dori. No, mako help and fire. What kind of adults are we creating for the future? What kind of wealth do we want to have? It won't say we won't be here. But see, mommy also can say we won't be here until here. Kolano prayer and family one. We won't be here having this conversation. Until I see a year person kumini selfishness. Ewa wo. Enya no ane se wakọ no wakọ biem se na ewu bie book mu, wa bie Bible mu ni afaw fofole. No. Uwu akola na from that first day na akola ni kuta no a sacrifice and na wo ye me maame okonya 70 years meti he menya 40 years but still me maame kuma ne nani eda so di machi why because a sacrificial adwuma even in my 40s I won me penny mu ne kuma da so di machi o pese ne bedi ye o pese ne baye sei enti otu ne bafu eniama o plant ye totofifi. Tama na menya 2 years, Roberta, maybe just a mama, but menya 2 years. Tama na me mama, pra me dem, na me eat laundry baskets, ne one, na me free so hammed, do need 2 years, na mammy, or hamajuni, but no, a swab and faswa mammy. Because now I know, say, obedient to me, mama, bluffing me so. I know how to do everything for myself. Oh, it is hard the understand brofu made ye. Okay, it won't be yanny, me yanasa, me mammy soldier, it's me banner bet to me up the winner of the chile, then person my hand of bassa, a bit more almost so mamma. When him
Oh yeah, I know. It happens. It happens.
It
happens.
A bit more so mamma.
Yeah.
Or soon the baba no aduane ama no esi wo de odidi wi afa to chance e metwitwi mu a wo de jami broni e say na wo say wo ba no it says yaka be 20 minutes na asem no ye be kama na wi nti be pese wo summarize ne wo kan ye nyina obi ante hwe na sesesi a no wo ba e de asem pa what is the takeaway from ade ayeye ne?
Well, you're finding. Yeah, I can't some no because no me peda makaho because the blue have a kada I work at a wasa nemma another awesome nemma. Go for be on no I want one more phone wa bridge. Ain't no honestly as I also they are very when you boy you are go for be kwa wager awal because benyin pedoch otia fen besian pedo betia fen and I pedo ye na chede insem bebre but asamane ya bakan ye 3 points pa ya kan there before you better see yamba no or they are very aware yeah environment me say yeti biemu se kafa fraba se wo na wo ba no ewo no to baby a tutu fu no baby what on induru a na wala kasa no o se da adwene ho ana wa susu itifie na za ya nyi de nne ehwe yi
sikagari
ehwe sikagari eyeyi and even though sika yeah could man say yes so let me tell you something. Well, people will find a transference of spirit. I'm going to take you to the spiritual realm.
Hit it.
There will will find a transference of spirit. Inti certifié na maze ya ni dede sheda munyame na nyama onfa bibia fasu biala mba ho. Also, they are very careful. Wumba ofie na erisha the mazin. Awala kasa nipa no erisha the mazin. Wo environment. Me se nyu nkofote, nyu abusuafote. Ni nyinara wumba worishe. Dema washa esha etiwo na anofa erisha yi empenyifu wanyama abra wo bandai. The minyamini nyinara miss there. I don't even put a moko in me put a moko into details, but Obo ba yenyema bebre bia obama wo ba to free bia walankasa edwin ho enta ase into pawon chow os damenyaman ohunya pa sebosha is a addictness or your problem one pocho kono ko hu doc kono ko hu counselor say besia say benyin kono ko hu counselor because you're very important there the mazin ibejay
Okay.
I am very because I'm showing you better when you're not baby dano not sure that one can be like why into just the empirical details, but as we just to summarize up your environment. Baby say as over no or so there Emma when you are come nebo who pursue. Onye da babrochi nti na chede Ghana na bekwere hustle na de obi ahye Gucci zupede ko Gucci most of the time nyeme bebe nkofo hye nyina ye fake onye real not to turn nyama hu hia instead no but wo brain na hwe me sa wankasa ebo bobo hu na ebo hwe okay into one environment second ebe mo ba ebe man nyama obotum wa hye for the future and my best start at a very tender age ways you 2 3 obotum akobo soccer 3 obotum start music obotum start abo hockey obotum akọ swimming obotum abo tennis najide Serena no nyeyi ne papa nana kasa no decided that number no be training one ono ne yehu ne nde sisiala no interpredo bano onya discipline one life ma sports especially e wo bamon wo mamenyimba no enroll them very young age Murphy for food na tablet in kita no one in them fear up and down. No your fe. No. Another zima wana we jesu. No. Corona or no corona, there are things that is going on. People are doing virtual soccer playing. People are doing obotuma chest, virtual chest. And then Nigerian boy be in New York. Oh, we need chest IFA scholarship. Small boy. I don't even think he was even 10 years old.
Yo.
Ain't you know, and Nina Yama Ebechere, Yama Bebre, how Bobutu Maye. Measure share excuse. Need a piano the tablet Haman. Now more a cartoon because a butumaye, butumaye.
Obama Hong Kong or Hesika Garden and Anagrada. Oh, how much Jane to do me, dear.
Yeah. You need to have order. You need to have order. You need to have get away from the chaos and have order. So that sometimes I my board na menu and kind of what 10-minute videos nibi na so then I move on. But any parts of the you deal better na we are being into culture. Involve your child in extracurricular activities. And also to add on to that, Uber is at home. Either you were UK or anywhere I work or lockdown or teachers watch Uber or online, especially Uber or grade 9, grade 8, from grade 8 going. Go and hire a tutor. You have no choice. It's not even a debate. Go and hire a tutor for your child. Because the destiny of your child is in the middle of this pandemic. If you are one kasa into now na de papa, go and hire a tutor for culture. You will thank me one day. Go and hire a tutor for your child. And I'm saying it in English, and I'm gonna call Phantom. Kanaka for teacher maoba. Sisi anukwa teacher no but me nyebi kwa wa Ghana omo Zoom linka na for bani textbook ma no nche obanazi na tie ne kaw Because I better them me teacher be $100 car Ghana no di be out to internet no watch all banazi no wa born when math and English. If you cannot afford a had about $20-30 an hour. Until you have many options. People go for sika looking for help is beyond borders. Into we don't have an excuse. And then the last thing that we talked about is life skills, teaching them the it is a chance there has to be a place that it goes. It is a baby na focus said because jazzy I want to a way a family is bana share. What is certain age I believe by 10, 9 and a half, 10. Is when we jazz her. Now what's the one wash? Edum TV no a uber besia. What's now obon come no way it's burned together. Oh, can you bring that from the fridge? Oh, can you help me with this one? Can you do this? Can you do that? Your TV is off, your phone is off. You guys are doing it together. Life skills. Because honorable one say I want to you bathroom. I was okay. Can you the way the boy you was won't you chew mukakra? Why and one year crana? Well, they're learning. They're learning. And as some maka I conclude in there. And I want to open everybody's eyes. Do you know they Chrome had we born your 12 years and roughly 12 years. They go and they volunteer at the recreation centers. So I busy now when I work at gym, Echo gym, those with Echo YMCA gyms and all those gym now. My former Echo who now teenagers, baby, where did you 12 no 13? They are volunteering. Echo no press way na we door now. Baby, where the 12 and 13? What is your 12-year-old doing at home? What are they doing at home?
About video games, sister.
Some of them, they have programs that they learn to build houses, house building. They have them through Habitat for Humanity, which is an international organization. Habitat for Humanity at 12 years old. Now, if at 12 years old you're learning to build houses, maybe 24 now, don't you already have a skill?
Of course you do.
You already, even if you decide to become an architect, you already have the skills already. So you already you already have the skills. In the area, I'm putting a boy, you be near Hunyama, and Yamalo Kodu, Yamala Fayasi, near Nofi, walk Kodan, walk Kodan, no Kodo. Nay, it's when you're confused. Man, you're confused because on the bringing Anthony, you find it very hard there to for bringing you baby Zagula, or you need Zagu school, or you need Zagu after school. Because after school, no one wants to build the world future. I want to build what skill. Missy last year, not Missy, me koto des na des ni hu na. I me ko kijiji na me should be. The man came. He came with his 11-year-old son. Onye ne papa she share half of the des no. No, she share draw no. 11. I was so impressed after I gave the boy $20. 11 years old. Onye papa ye handy money, Juma. What is your 11-year-old boy doing? What is your 11-year-old girl doing? Are you saying do ya fraban to me yashe? What are they doing? And then because of COVID, no volunteer, Mr. Mekancho. India free. They are volunteering. No. Chinese phone, they are volunteering. Don't let your child stay at home saying there's no volunteer opportunity. They are volunteering. Even if you want your child to go to medical school, your child needs to have community involvement. Volunteer. I know people who got to the who had 4.0 GPA and they found out that they didn't have at least 100 hours of community service, so they couldn't apply for medical school. 4.0 GPA from McMaster University. How are you empowering your child?
Mm-hmm.
Are you raising a well-rounded child? Or are you raising a child that you're just feeding and providing a home for? And you're just when you come kona moba, when you kun krana we a single mama, with your kona oba. And I saw to couch mu, and out of phone so, and I'll do Sasha one antum. We say, ja, Uncle Sam, Beji, Mimi Missika, not the mountain, no timu. How long? How long? The day that the Kotifo and Banamba Boop no. Umbe boom. And Umbe Frost about 45 division. Mom to Toronto, meaning what I'm talking about. And I said what he had catches about best wins. And so, you know, we want to open our eyes. These things are the things we are doing. We are learning from each other. We are sharing. We don't want to be, we want the chaos to stop.
Yes.
We want our children to be somebody. We want them to be mayors. We want them to be, we want them to have a thumb on the scale. And our children cannot have a thumb on the scale if we don't teach them. So be discipline, so be a community. They call them socially responsible. Obi are socially responsible no or dream ni mind no timuno ni kro no timuno send your hobe clean send your hobe tumpo send your besi a skyscraper. Honestly, you need to spend time studying Elon Musk. He's a very smart guy as well. I really like him. Honestly, a very adventurous guy. He's pretty much going to be replacing Bill Gates and your friend is saying, and Jeff Bezos. What I say, Bonone Jeff Bezos. We need to study this. Jeff Bezos started his business in his garage, and these are things he learned from his grandfather. Going on the farm and seeing the grandfather run his farm. Ain't you know? But see a be a knee. And yet latest lace emphasis so ba or ye a mayor and answer will buy a friend is saying or running your own entrepreneur business because you've exposed them to it no one a multi-million-dollar business now and also bakra a boss or can also about hockey $400 lazy do what do you then you can buy beyond that. Delay gratification. And then delay gratification. We need to think about prosperity. Beyond us, generations beyond us, you know. So I'm sorry that Muntumun a lot of cheap, but these are things that I'm very, very passionate about. Yes. When it comes to my community, I'm very, very passionate about these things that we need to organize ourselves. We need to organize ourselves, know who is for us and who is against us. We need to know what we are doing wrong that we can have a corrective action. How do we get involved? We get involved with our children. There's a saying, say, we sit there, what dear found mama, give me your children and I will take your nation. Give me your children and I'll take your nation. And you know, I want us to really think about these things and let's take corrective action where it's appropriate. What can we do? Maybe Busumi be after 4,000 Ghana cedis now they call Ghana. No. Some of us need to cut that. Some of us we need to. Yes, will be afraid no what's this canal the common pakrono. your children ombeye yo munye yo ine esi wankasa so enti no nyameka echatwana no me da
Abusia,
chubia
I mean, share o mini aba. Mame summarize ni amini aba e kan ye. Emfa nkotwi mu na afi wo mompa ye ma ye na afi ye nyina ye nkọ. Ye mra ye bi. Me se ye se midwane. Me wo ba bi ye se mekọ. Asɛm a mepɛ sɛ me nua no ɔno wɔka wɔde wi asɛm na ade ama ye nyina ne sɛ me de kɔ Bible mu kakra. Me hu sɛ wo de ho bɔ Bible fo announce wa ye spiritus kakra so. Yes, see, teach the child the way he or she should go. Na so onyini a, they will never ever depart from it. Enti mo a mo hwɛ me, m'anim fia ya me de si ha yi, sɛ wo hwɛ me na sɛ w'ani bere me a, ya mo w'ani nkɔ bere patri na ɔwɔ Ghana no, me maame, because ɛyɛ sacrifices a ɔne ne papa ne kunu kwasi, ɔmo yɛɛyɛ, ɛno nti na nnɛ me si ha yi. It was a lot of sacrifice. Wɔn ware yɛ no, nka wɔn invest into me ne me nuanom maa no anka me yɛ sure sɛ wɔbɛtumi asi aborosan bɛyɛ sɛ 10 koraa. Na wɔn de bi amama ahan, na wɔn ayɛ business. But biribi a wɔn brɛ yɛ nyinaa pump. Wɔn pumpi ne nyinaa gu yɛn yɛ mu. And that is why we're the people that we are today. Yes, I may can't de atu me ho, but me can't de aye afutu sem de ama yɛn yɛ bibrimfoɔ ne mmaa ne mmarima nyinaa ne sɛ wotu kwan. Na nim sɛ akwantuo na abaaye ne sika penti na abaaye wa ama sɛ wo ba betete ba sita bra ɛyɛ kata so na mu won ka bɔ ho on ka mo ho nso so a hwɛ kwan a wo bɛfa so a wo bɛyɛ a onkɔ pru nkola bi anwu a wonyɛ ready sɛ wo bɛhwɛ wo mu. That is just the gospel truth. Obi bɛka sɛ Bible sɛ ma sendore there bi ɛnya ase na ɛdɔre na asɛm ne yɛ ka, but you want fruit no wopɛ sɛ so aba pa a wankasa no, you be proud of one day. Gucci ntoma ɔdɔhwɛma wa mu na da bia ɔde si ayi ase no ho hia. Ɔdɔhwɛma wa mu na ade kɔtwe mpena ɔde kɔpɛ boy wɔ party ase kɔpɛ na yi ase ɛde bi twi w'anim wo mo wo yɛ nipa tuntum won search ne won nase nyina yɛ sɛ gyabidie sɛ medie obi anim sɛ nipa tuntum na wo yɛ enso w'anim ayɛ sɛ bio enwo chansen mu because wo pɛsɛ obi ehunu ne sɛ sister yɛ kokɔ wo yɛ kokɔ de ayɛ de wo yɛ tuntum a wo yɛ tuntum wo yɛ kokɔ a wo yɛ kokɔ saa ne nyame bɔ wo in his infinite wisdom he made you entima w'ani so wɔ baabi a wo wɔ no emfa sɛ sika hunu ne nyina nkɔtotɔ ne ma ehun hia. Na so why you wondering so say obey a parent? Wakoya ama sese apate akotom, wakonyim, wawo. Then you should know say action be out take ye bianso, a hunsun for. So own up to it to say menya your parent na wi nka me mpeba no but menya wo na wi. Ma wo na ben so de. Ese se me ye sacrifice no ma me badachi. Because any me nua ba ne kan ye. Wo kwa akotena Ghana. Wobɛkɔ akɔsi abrosan 30 story na atim ɛwɔ wakrase na fe oba no wada jail ɛkyena yɛsi wa yɛsi 20 life ɛho ahwan in prison woba ya abrokyire bi akɔsra oba akɔsra no aban ekuom ɛhɔ na akɔ akɔhwehwɛ oba no na no dignity man ne room ɛnyonyam hyɛbɛn ɛna ɛwɔ saa adeɛ no. And you know the sad fact of the whole thing is say a lot of us are living here yet to grow away so baby outie bi say yeah Germany Spain baby we ho na outie yeah nto dan ho yeah make sure say environment na ye ba ne betena ye baby a ye man be hunu ne say adwumaden ene nyansa enye jimi ne nsanwe ene dwotowe ene ma pesem ne mema pesem toto bie mu by heart fo no enye ho no motena David yɛbɛkɔ akɔtena nsa joint ho na fe yakosi abrosan wo fie. And the sad fact is that after 30 years of hard work efie na wo si no abrosan na wasi na esi ahensan no na esi Kumasi edum ho no a we are so proud of how the pictures church will be ano ye de ufunu ene bɛkɔ ho wo nkɔ ho da wo ntena mu da kro menim papa bi a wo si dan wɔ Ghana. First time I will call Ghana after 20 years, Sister Kuamwa. We'll call you 3 days. And I come for ban if ye. Or move bands or mukure too. Enti omu wi anu wi no omu bo ne tuo no omu kun ne kan ho. Enti 2 weeks later no na yeye no gone too soon. E wo no ani fie ho. He lived there for 3 days. 3 days. Enti nyansen wo sa asem mu no. Ka kire me. Me hu say comment ba ku mienu bi ba me pese ye acknowledge na fe ye pon. Sister Doris say, my son does biology lessons on Zoom with a tutor. Tama na wo ka se esesu obi apet tutor ma ne ba no. And na sister Fia nso si Germany for abrabo boni bi ankofo bi team ne say one sad thing is that here in Germany many parents leave their underage children at home alone to go do business in Ghana. Jimmy.
Yep.
Jimmy. And sister, point.
Oh, yeah. So mama kind that's who I'll just read this Luke 19:13. And it says that before he left, he called together 10 of his servants and divided among them 10 pounds of silver, saying, invest this for me while I am gone. Invest this for me while I am gone. You see, nkwala nyame achade. Now Onyankopon say also all kono or catch there na kwaafo no or the silver no chiche mo bia and or catch mu so mumfa ye den omumfa ye adwuma unto say or beba. Wo mana Nyankopon dia mo omo no wodi omu ye adwuma na say wodi omu ahwekuo mu so omu ntena ho no omu mpro no omu bon no obi ante so omu bon kan because woman omu bon a me kasa ye bon a me ni three words say bi omu ni made ana sesam
sister yete asi omabon me de kanea woka omabon sa na tie say that it is
omu beye nioma sebi society de bia na he wuti kwa na okuma da oyam we say na chese de bia nya obetinye and there's only me pese ye dwen ho osiden fedija to say meden meba woman wudi omu dija we den we store we keep clean wudi dja wo fa obi no be show store ne so aden ama wuni ho a wudi dja wo customer ba wo sire kire no wudi dja wo mnem na woni mche wo customer wudi dja de bia opanioma wo customer ba ni beji obeto wudi dja de bia wo pese wo attract good things. Exactly. Ye nyoma nkofo beba store.
That's right.
Umpeso be ye nyoma nkofo mba store.
That's right.
Wudi ja, uka say 10 o'clock now be store, 10 o'clock now be store, 7 o'clock now be 2 months, 7 o'clock now be 2 months.
Exactly.
Ain't a discipline, environment, any life skills. Invest till I come. Uka other version, so say occupy till you come. Nampancho India for now only omu titi wo neighborhood be abroche money bi awo no. Usha mo I dey not occupying. Chinese for no I dey not occupying. Lebanese for no I dey not occupying.
They are occupying.
In people for no I dey not occupying.
They are occupying.
Na ye de ni ye. We are squatting.
Yes, Gucci.
We are squatting.
Yes, Gucci.
Just like I always end, I want you to meditate on this word.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Enti abusia asama me nia be kan me nsa mfa bi nka ho esa anakasa na yetintintin. A word to the wise they say is enough. Mechia abusiafo ni adofo a mo ba show ni so nyina ye da mo ase ese mo ba ye Don't just be here as spectators. Wabetie bi aka no scrolling, no akɔhwɛ foforo. Aha, yeah education, yeah empowerment, yeah inspiration, yeah motivation, yeah bibia bi. Me nua bɛyi. Wo store mo amote Canada ha mote Alberta ha. Your friend Everything African Inc. Enti wo a wo pe Ghana niema, wo pe Africa niema, wo pe so ya slim tin samay na wa de hyehyehye so no. Everything African Inc. Me nua betimi a type wo comment ni mu ameda wase. Sister Ekuamu ase ne be ya nkofo be hu website no. Na wo bibia pese wo to a wakwa akoto ne ho. Eno ye number 1. Number 2. Saa fidie yi a wo so a wo hwe ade ye friend Sika Educate. Ewo Facebook, ebi nso wo YouTube. Me hwe screen nso sesi a me hu se nipa be 23 bi wo so a wo mo hwe ade no. Enti mu a mugu so a mo hwe nyina no nyese bi a me kan ye enti no adwane o. Wo follow no, na wo subscribe ewo YouTube nso so. Enyasa wo ye de ama me se na me nko follow Ekua Sika fe, me na me nko follow ni page, me na me nko subscribe. But wo ye no because wo wodo edema me na pesa asema ye be kan ye, obi nso beti binti no. Who follow now, subscribe here. Algorithm now, Facebook for any YouTube for send your my no. The one will be here, no be so here, no be so here, near coin net. It is a one person obey a person min kumina. Now, person Ghana for once you tumpon, send your kofai bubo, dear and fat to him, or musu tumpon. And Chirawudo, show your love by hitting the follow and subscribe button. No me who say someone make kaya neno. What started edi ho dwuma mo amoba so nyina wenyankopon wonto mo nkwanem wonhyira mo na wotwe aye ba bewura mu ya endi we aye bewura fofo yi mu bibia ya akoma so abisade bia wonyame wanyama wo ba no enne wasua na nasem aye ka kire wo se esese wo ba no wo occupy territory no no dominate no enema esese wo ya asade ne betimi asi a ewo Bible mu no ye make the sacrifice na ma obano wonya future aye papa enti sister Ekuamu onyame nhia obebre sa obaye I hope say 2 weeks time san frɛ wo a obenya adade ama me se ne anne wonya no ma me ya nkomoyi dooso topics ne dooso ye bekoso adidi nkomoyi na ya boaboa ye ho because ye may mobo.
Yeah. And we have so many opportunities, so we thank God. And God bless everybody. We'll have a good weekend.
Amen. Eti abusia ye kramu. Mohwa mo husu ye. Na mo ntete mo mani ye. Onyame share obi bia. Have a lovely good evening, good night, good morning, whatever the time happens to be. Eti ye di asa na tese ye kwa nesa. Bye bye.
Sika Educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika Educate, yeah, Casafa, Abumde, our real impunto. Sika Educate, or don't come up, Rana, yeah, who are true. Sika Educate, Unyane, baby, Sika Educate. It's like you page, you know, I am vibe. But more than YouTube, subscribe it. Sika Educate is the name. All our man source and the campo. Inspiration, motivation. Wapomodern education. Wafranada, Wanichia, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Wafranada, Bema, Jai, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Sika Educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika Educate, yeah, Casafa, Abumde, our real impunto.